I statements are important when communicating with others, especially in the middle of heated arguments. Note that I'll be using a section of Satir Therapy video to illustrate this concept. The well-being of a family often depends on how members communicate with each other, and for families in counseling, Virginia Satir observed that members often talked around one another, sending mixed messages and funneling complaints through other members. She encouraged families to use I statements to offer direct expression of their feelings for one another. In the clip you're about to see, Dr. Chang will demonstrate how to use I statements to invite dialogue between two family members, Sarah and her mother, who have had significant challenges in their relationship.
Just while you all were talking, I noticed just kind of the nonverbals going on. Maybe some of the people in this room aren't really looking at each other when they're talking for the other person. So an exercise I would like us all to start doing in the session, it might take some practice, so nobody's going to be perfect at it, but to really start using I statements and also try to make eye contact with the person who you're talking to. It communicates respect, but also it helps them figure out, yes, you're referring to me. So instead of saying, he does so-and-so, instead you would say something like, I feel this way because I noticed that he is doing something. Does that make sense?
I guess so. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. So let's kind of go back around. You know, we did one nice little cycle, but back to Sarah. How did it make you feel? And once again, thinking about the I statements and the eye contact and everything, how did it make you feel to hear, everybody else's goal for therapy?
Well, I feel as though she is trying to control me.
Okay, so you are feeling controlled.
Yes.
Okay. Can you say more about that?
I don't do anything right. I want to leave and she won't let me. I want to stay and she makes me come home. Like I have a curfew. I'm an adult. I can make my own choices.
So Sarah, I think that you said some very important things. Can you try that again and this time kind of direct your eye contact to your mom while you're saying those things? Okay.
Mom, I feel that you are trying to control me and that I can't do anything right.
Well, Sarah, I feel that you don't do very much right, so I hope we can work on that.
So what did you hear Sarah say? She already communicated to you feeling angry and kind of that she can't do anything right, but what feelings came up for you while she was sharing that?
I feel angry, but I'm also kind of scared for her. I feel angry and scared.
Okay, can you say more about the anger and feeling scared?
I'm concerned and Sarah, I feel scared for you and I feel angry at you. It's hard, you're a hard person to live with and I feel scared and angry about that. That's what I feel.
All right, so Sarah, what did you just hear your mom say and how did that make you feel?
I just heard my mom say that I'm trouble, that I don't do anything right, and I could never do anything right.
So did you hear anything else that she said?
Mom, I feel as though you don't trust me enough to make my own decisions, and that I'm making good decisions. And I feel that every decision I make is not how you would make it and has to be perfect.
I'm just really worried about you making the same kind of mistakes I've had, and I wouldn't want you to go through the same kind of life I've gone through the last 5 years on my own. And so I just don't know where things will end up, and I'm scared about that. And so sometimes I feel angry.
Before counseling, Sarah and her mother had grown accustomed to talking around one another, often aggressively, during their interactions. Dr. Chang worked with them to face each other and engage in I statements, opening the door to more fruitful communication in the future. Think about the communication style of your family. In what ways do you convey messages with your parents, siblings, and other relatives? Are I statements common, or do members of your family use other ways to get their messages across? Please consider sharing your insights about family communication in the comments section. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.